Although some people may believe that the only problematic addictions are the ones that are stigmatized by the media, like drugs, alcohol, sex, and gambling addictions, we are completely overlooking certain addictions that have been made acceptable in our society today, such as food, shopping, relationships, work, and technology. One addiction that has been normalized recently is nicotine addiction. High schools across America are filling up with popular Juul products, and the problem is spreading even in our own school. Juul is a $15 billion company with connections on every platform, and no matter how hard the FDA works, they'll never be able to completely snuff out the e-cigarette industry. Each Juul pod contains as much nicotine as a pack of cigarettes, and kids today don't realize how dangerous that is for their developing brains. Nicotine is a stimulant that makes people feel more alert, but causes cravings after the stimulant goes away. It also interferes with the body's ability to make dopamine, a chemical that regulates the brain's reward and pleasure centers, and even worse, e-cigs contain chemical solvents that, when heated, can turn in formaldehyde, a cancer-causing carcinogen. Juuls have only been on the market for around 2 years, a fairly new contender on the still very young e-cigarette scene, so we have no idea what the long-term implications are of use of these products.
I'm Jake Harkemeyer, and I'm doing my Capstone project on addiction, and today I have an interview with somebody. Why don't you come on down?
How's it going, sir?
Good, how about you?
It's going fantastic.
Why don't you take a seat for me?
All right.
I'm just going to start off with some really simple questions for people who have addictions.
Just like,
Okay, so what is your addiction?
so I happen to be addicted to nicotine products.
In what form? Vapor?
Vapor, yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
when did this addiction begin?
I'd say about 7 months now. 7 or
months.
8 months ago, yeah.
So how did you hear about this product at first, this nicotine?
Well, it's kind of a trend here in our hallways.
In our own school.
In our own school, yes, sir.
Atrocious. That is horrible.
It is disgusting, but yeah. So I had some friends who kind of started getting into it, and then they got me hooked.
So how has this addiction affected your life?
Well, I've had there's been some money issues. Trying to spend your money. Or get it no matter what. Like.
Too much being spent on it?
Yeah.
So, what are some positive things you get out of using this product?
I don't really know many positives. It's just kind of like, I mean, you could say the buzz, obviously.
So you're just constantly chasing the buzz.
Constantly, yes, sir.
So, how would you say things are different now? Oh, you're gonna hit a vape for us. Wow.
Oh, I think it's off.
So, how are things different now compared to before your addiction?
Well, before, I was just living life, being a happy guy, and, going about my business. But now all I'm worried about is when I can get that next buzz,
That next fat buzz.
Yeah.
P-H-A-T. Yes.
P-H-A-T, indeed.
So, have you ever thought about quitting at all?
Yeah, I've come across it a couple times, but it's very hard.
Are you motivated at all right now to quit?
If I could, I would, but it's a hard process.
So, what is something that you think could motivate you to quit?
I'd probably have to say,
Nothing.
I don't know.
Just that strong of an
Just-
addiction, huh?
It's just a great thing.
So if you were to quit, what would be your first step? Would you sell the device? Would you break it? Would you confide in somebody? What would you do?
I definitely sell it, because in my head you're still thinking to yourself like in the back of your mind you still think that you don't want to quit. Like there's this like voice, and it's just like and it's just telling you like you want to quit, but it's just that voice where it's just like, no, I'm not gonna quit. You know,
Just the constant
I
droning
can't.
voice of failure in the back of your head.
Exactly.
So realistically, how long do you see? Oh, wow. Realistically, how long do you see yourself using this product before you finally quit? And do you think you will ever quit?
You know, I think honestly, until I'm like a big boy, a big adult
A big
man,
full-grown
you know,
adult.
like family and stuff, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, I can't really see myself quitting in the future, in the near future, you know. But because of like college and partying and all, you know, all that jazz, you know. So it's I could see myself quitting eventually, but just not for a while, you know.
So do you know anybody who has quit and stayed off the nicotine?
Absolutely no one.
Absolutely no one.
Absolutely no one.
You heard it here first, folks.
Absolutely no one.
Addiction is strong.
That is fact.
Well, I would like to thank you for your time today.
Yes, sir.
Have a good rest
You
of
wanna
your
go?
day. No, I don't vape.
That's a smart man right there.